The Kingdom of Glenbrook is the oldest of the three nations existing today. Though there have been changes to the branch families, the blood of the founder still runs strong in the veins of the current king, Regna. The holy state of Hyzand asserts that their nation was founded first according to the goddess's scriptures, and that Glenbrook's long history is a fabrication of later generations. Glenbrook has continued to ignore this claim. The Grand Duchy of Aesfrost was founded by the Archduke's family, who shared a common ancestor with the royal family of Glenbrook. They insisted upon their right to succeed the throne up until the Salt Iron War began, and denied the current royal family's rule. But when the war began, they acknowledged the family's legitimacy, and the two nations formed a secret alliance. It is said that King Regna required the former Archduke Sigmund to officially recognize his rule in order to enter into an alliance. That is the history of Glenbrook. Hey guys, it's Skymer here, and welcome back to another episode of Triangle Strategy. And in the last episode, we ventured to Aesfrost, the place I would probably never want to live because it's basically eternally winter there. And I don't know if I'm about that life. I mean, I'm not a person that dislikes the cold as much as it is just snow and ice that can really just be a damper on things. Even though it looks pretty, I like to consider that snow is beautiful when you're inside of your four walls of your home. But as soon as you're out driving or walking in it, that's when it starts to turn the tides for me. So, and in this episode, I have officially gotten all prepared, thanks to myself and one of my family members who helped me to train up to this point. But we have finally managed to get all of our units to the level that is recommended for them. So I wanted to quickly, as I did pretty much every time, but not every time, but most of the time, I did a quick little brief summary of all of the new skills that my units got, divided into 3 different sections. And that is any new actual weapon skills that they learned from level ups, the skills that they inherited through their weapons rank, so I guess rank upgrades, and then also any items that I may have changed around or equipped onto them. But for this particular time around, since there really haven't been many items to be bought at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and showcase them, to be honest, because I don't see why I wouldn't do that. But essentially, Frederica has the magic ring that I already put on her in the last episode, but the HP ring I also got from doing the tourney battle from the last chapter's battle, because that is something else that you can do in the recent add-ons to this game, so that you can redo your previous chapter battles. And I got an additional HP ring for my troubles. But Sarah Noah has the other one, so husband and wife both have the HP rings. How fitting. Alright, so there really haven't been a whole lot of battle preps necessary for the early game, but let's go ahead and hop right in and help out Rudolph and Sikris, shall we? On a snowy night, Sikris and House Wolford make their way to where an illicit exchange is about to take place.
That's the bell at Ironstone. It's midnight. The exchange is about to take place. We'll make ourselves known once the smugglers have assembled.
Might that be one of the smugglers there?
No, that's Rudolph, a spy of ours. He helped us uncover this operation. A reformed salt smuggler himself.
Whom you now employ as an informant.
Few would understand the landscape better than someone on the inside. Most ingenious.
That was part of my reasoning. But there is more to it. His intentions were noble even as his actions broke the law. He's not at his core an evil man. I say that as an officer whose instincts were honed over many an arrest. Which is why I personally selected him to be my eyes and ears.
The smugglers are here, and they come in numbers.
Aesfrost soldiers? What are they doing here?
Corrupted by the siren song of money in the black salt market, no doubt.
Would it were not so. But my eyes do not deceive me.
The fight will not be easy. How shall we proceed?
This cannot be allowed to continue. If that means bloodshed, then so be it.
Understood. Then we make our move.
Who are you? This is the constabulary. Lay down your arms, and come quietly if you value your lives.
A trap! Kill them all!
Fellow soldiers, and give chase. Don't let them escape.
Rudolph, you're to follow his orders.
And just who is he exactly?
Cyrano Wolford of Glenbrook. The Archduke personally requested my help.
What? The young Lord of House Wolford? Look, I'm grateful for the help, but don't muck it up, yeah? My good name hangs in the balance.
Here we are at chapter 3 of this particular game, but the first battle that I'm doing on recording, subduing the smugglers. I am very, very excited. I don't know why I only have 6 of 7 units deployed. I would like to have as many units as possible. So I think what we're gonna do is, let's take out Frederica. I think we're actually gonna take her out of this fight. And then we're gonna put in Huet and Eridor.
Ready and willing!
Sorry for the cut there. So I think I'm gonna take Frederica out because Huet and Eridor I think are just gonna be better at tanking, and these units tend to spread themselves out on the battlefield. There really isn't many places for them to really group up at this point. There are quite a lot of enemies here. Yeah, that's a lot. I can't remember specifically if there are reinforcements on this map or not, but I feel like if there are, there's not going to be many. But we also get an ally in Sicris, the leader of the constabulary. He has a skill called Cheer. He can grant a TP to any ally on a range of 1 to 2 and raise their strength for 3 turns. This is another reason why I don't want to bring Frederica, because he raises their strength. So obviously pretty much any of these units, except for maybe like Gila, is going to really, really benefit from a strength boost. And we have Rudolph, one of my personal favorite characters in this game. I love him so much. He has a skill called Straight Shot, which is basically an archer's skill, but it's more concentrated, and much stronger. And I believe it's a little bit more accurate as well. And then he also has a skill called Steel Trap. So you set a trap on a selected square that will deal physical damage and end the turn of anyone who steps on it. And he can set up to 3 traps on the field. So this is just an incredible ability to be able to basically completely prevent a unit from being able to move. Is so efficient. So unfortunately Rudolph is going to be attacked by at least one guy. But I'm hoping that I might be able to get a dual strike with him. This is a 3-tile difference, and he does have 3 jumps, so he can actually get up to this house, this rooftop over here. Anna, we're going to bring you back down. There's really no point for you being there. Let me tell you that much. And just because Rudolph might be in a good position, I'm wondering if we should put Anna maybe like right here. This archer will be able to attack one of us, but that's not really that big of a deal. As long as we have Huet, maybe take this post up here. Oh, we got guys over here too. Oh my goodness, I didn't see them. Huet can probably take this this particular building right here and just kind of snipe down at the Aesfrost soldiers that think that it's a good idea to try something. And then we'll have maybe Eridor down here, maybe to try to provoke a couple of these guys that are coming in. I think that's going to be our method of our approach, and then we'll see kind of who Sicris buffs here. But we're going to see what happens. So I think that's what we're going to do. Now, since Frederica isn't here, we should probably change our items around. Let's see here. So Frederica. Let's go ahead and remove these. And I think we're gonna put the magic ring onto Gila. Make her healing a little bit more potent. And then we want one of our frontliners to get the HP ring, so I think we're gonna give that to Eridor. We might give it to Roland too, to be honest. Yeah, we probably should do that. I'm gonna give it to Roland. I tend to get really, really, I tend to get a little bit aggressive with him, early on, so that might not be for the worst idea. I'm kind of happy this archer is not going, like, super late in the turn either. And there's no way that I can change his direction, so I'm just gonna have to deal with a potential back attack. Subduing the smugglers. The battle begins. I've been waiting to say that.
The Dutch is beyond saving if the soldiers have stooped to smuggling. The rot's too deep now.
I've no intention of defending them, but their poverty leaves them few options. They're still human, after all.
I expect you'll put that sympathy aside if it comes to blows.
For the good of the duchy, yes. Any who resist shall taste my blade.
Okay, so I can respect you on that opinion there, Sicris. I really, really can. The fact that these people are in such a position where they feel like that they have to stoop to these levels is just, it's just so sad, really. It really, really is. Now, this guy can probably walk up behind me and be able to back attack me. He has 5 moves, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he probably can't get around to me all the way. So we're gonna go ahead and stab this guy a couple times with Anna.
Yeah.
Do I want to poison him? I suppose that I can at least try. I don't think that Rudolph's gonna completely one-shot him. So that poison might be the difference. So this archer will probably back attack Anna, but that's fine.
I won't lose!
Alright, Roland, I think we're gonna have you... We're gonna have you stand here and prepare for an attack next turn.
This battle is ours.
Alright, Huette, you are gonna probably be one of the most useful units on this team right now. I think what we're gonna do is we are going to use Blinding Arrow against this guy and see if we can get a blindness on one of them. I might even try to... Can I reach this guy with Blinding Arrow? I sure can. Let's see if I can snipe this guy and blind him.
From this range.
Good job, Huette. This guy is gonna try his luck against me.
Oh, now!
Nice.
My duty shall be done.
Brace yourselves!
Oh, thank
appreciated.
you, Sicris. How kind.
Ready.
Alright, so on this turn, we're gonna go ahead and use the longbow to, yeah, no, let's just use straight shot. This is so powerful here.
Yeah! Hurts, eh?
You're open.
Beautiful. Getting rid of that guy right off the bat. And we're gonna have Rudolph take a back seat here.
Forward!
Okay, so... Now this could be in range of a couple of guys. What do these shield bearers have access to? Is it just shield slam? Yeah, that's not too scary. This is out of range of that other mercenary right there, so I think what we're gonna do is, let's see how long that he would get delayed for. A long frickin' time.
That hit the
Excellent, and a lucky crit to boot.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Alright, so next up, let's go ahead and we're going to use Raging Beast onto Anna.
It is time to strike.
You have my thanks.
Excellent. And we're going to bring Benedict over here to help out with this section. It's a shield bearer fight.
I've been waiting for this!
Alright, now we're going to attempt to provoke these two. Our chances aren't incredibly high, but we're going to try our luck.
Look to my shield!
I didn't get either one. Wow. I missed a 75 and a 60.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Gila, go ahead and heal up
Allow me.
Anna.
Much obliged.
Okay, so these guys are gonna start creeping in here. Yeah, thanks for that. Really appreciate it. Why do you have to be so annoying? But honestly, this really isn't a big deal. That Eridor's just taking so much aggro right now.
My turn.
Okay, Anna. So with you this turn, we're gonna have some fun here. So I think we're gonna do a similar thing that we just did last turn.
I feel stronger already.
All right.
You won't escape.
All right, time to get the poison off, which we are successful with doing.
Charge!
Okay, Roland. So what we're gonna do here is, now these guys can attempt to get up to Huette, but they can't do so right now. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna utilize Rush here.
Brace yourself!
And then we're gonna come up this way and see if we can draw even more aggro from this guy, pull him off the map. Oh, okay. Sure.
Here I come.
And then with Huette, we're gonna attack this guy to finish him off.
Yeah! This battle is
win.
won.
Good job,
Where
Huette.
shall we strike?
And thanks to that delaying strike, this guy's gonna fall very easily here.
Perish!
Serenoa, maintain your ground.
Ha!
You're really trying.
Forward march! Enough!
That's some good damage coming out of Sickris
To
there.
work.
Alright, so now we're gonna use, now, again, one of the best parts about this is that we can still use this at one range.
I'll send you flying! Hurts, eh?
Keep him
I
there.
shall try my level best.
Okay, so Benedict probably can't finish off this guy right now. Not on his own, and I risk, obviously, walking into the back attack here if, and the dual strike if I'm not careful. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the cane sword here.
Just as I planned.
Good. Anna taking her first hit. And now this guy can't get the back attack going with the Mighty Strike, which is exactly what we were trying to avoid. Hey, that's my man right there. You can't just go for him just because you want to. I do want to continue to try to provoke these guys, but I also feel like I just want to deal some damage.
Gotcha!
Okay, and we will remain here.
Cool heads shall prevail.
And then with Gila, we're actually going to use her to finish off this guy.
You misjudged me!
And we'll place her like this. That's fine. Eridor is so bulky, man. Like, look at how many hits this guy is capable of taking. It's just remarkable.
Time to work.
Alright, so now with Anna, we're gonna, let's go ahead and try to finish off this guy. But I also want to set up some good dual strikes, and Serenoa might be really good for that. So let's do this.
Sound strike. Sound strike.
Excellent.
I won't lose!
Man, I was trying to draw aggro. We see how that worked out.
From where shall we strike?
Alright, and then with Serenoa, we're gonna come back this way, and we're gonna finish off this guy right now.
Perish!
Together.
My
Oh,
skills grow
Serenoa
sharper.
learned Hawk Dive. This is probably one of the best skills in the entire game. I love Hawk Dive.
That's half of them. You'll keep your word about my pardon, won't you?
We'll talk when this is finished.
Here I come.
Alright, Huette. you're gonna return to your other post, and we're gonna free up Rudolph's ability to start moving again.
This ends now!
What now?
Okay, and, let's see here. I probably can't set the trap, can I? No, I can't. That's fine. Let's go ahead and we're gonna put Rudolph down here and attack this guy since his blindness is about to end here. Alright, he did get hit there, but
So it
that's
falls
alright.
to me.
Why, thank you.
Follow my lead. I shall try my level best.
Okay, so this guy's coming up pretty soon. And unfortunately Benedict can't finish him off. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use Bulwark onto Sycris.
Let us steel our defenses.
This'll carry me through.
And we're gonna place Benedict behind the shield bearer, I think.
It's only a flesh wound.
All right, with Eridor, we're gonna use one of our regular HP recovery.
Now or never.
And keep him here. Ow.
Oh, no!
My Gila.
Frederica. I'm sorry.
Oh, I did not realize my Gila was gonna fall there. Whoops. I love how I didn't really provoke these guys, but... So now I'm out of a healer, but most of them are down anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal.
I won't lose.
Alright, this is a fairly good opportunity to use our double thrust here.
Brace yourself.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm with you.
I'm happy for that. Believe me.
Time to work.
Okay, Anna? Anna can finish off this guy. But Huette might just be able to do that too. Anna can take out the shield bearer too. And then that frees up Serenoa's ability to attack the mercenary.
This is the end.
Anna's been a super big MVP
For the
of this
honor
team.
of House Wolford.
So now we come back here, and we're gonna use Hawk Dive on, I think, on this guy.
Death from above.
Bam.
Aha! Leave it to me.
Time to take flight.
Okay, so Benedict will be able to finish off that guy without a problem, or Sycris might just be able to. But also I want Sycris to probably focus on... Rudolph's going next. I don't know. I think I've... Rudolph can't exactly go very far, so I think I do need to focus on killing off that guy. Okay, I can do that just fine.
At your command.
So straight shot is almost guaranteed for me to hit here.
Aim and fire.
Yeah, leave my man alone.
We must never yield.
Come at me.
Alright, so now we're gonna utilize Sprint with Eridor, I think. Or let's try to provoke these guys again.
Come and get me.
If you dare. Place him like this.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Alright, let's place Benedict right here. End this guy.
You have nothing left. Tomorrow is a new day.
Good, Benedict.
We nearly have them. Stay on your guard. These are trained soldiers we fight.
Don't take my spoil. That was rude. Ow.
I can still move.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to, let's stab this guy first. That way Roland can guarantee to kill that guy. Then we're gonna come down here and we're gonna poison this guy.
You won't escape. Sound strike.
Oh, that was a lucky crit too.
My turn.
Alright, Roland.
It ends here.
Beautiful.
For the honor of House Wolford.
Alright. Serenoa, finish off this guy next.
This ends here.
The hunt is on.
Alright, Huette's gonna come back over here, start getting back to a central position.
We must never yield. Brace yourselves.
This is...
Wonderful.
At your command.
Alright, Rudolph is gonna grab my spoil.
It's only a flesh wound.
Alright, so I'm not sure if I can finish him off with Anna before that point. So I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna heal just to ensure that he survives.
Now or never.
Place him here.
I see a path to victory.
And we're gonna use Raging Beast on Eridor now.
It is time to strike.
We're in a beautiful position for Anna.
We must tread carefully.
Because both these guys are buffed.
Just die hurts, don't it?
Great work, Anna.
Have another. Gotcha. Got something up my sleeve.
Eridor learned Steel back. This allows him to be protected a little bit from damage when he gets back attacked. Anna grabs her spoil. Roland moves in for the, what, double thrust has a little bit more accuracy, so let's just do that.
You don't stand a chance.
This battle's over.
For my kingdom.
Rot in jail, you traitorous bastards.
You tell him, Rudolph. That's a victory. Maybe not without anybody falling in battle, but, you know. Gila's not permanently gone, guys. It's okay. She just missed out on experience, that's all.
We're in your debt, but may never have apprehended the smugglers if not for you.
Aye, that's another worry off your back. And a criminal charge off mine, yeah?
His Grace has granted your pardon, on the condition of your exile.
If he can't have me in jail, he wants me out of Aesfrost. Is that it?
Forgive me. It's not the choice I would have made. But the Archduke is a stubborn man.
Don't worry. The feeling's mutual. Never had any love for this place, even if it's all I've known. Got nowhere to go either, mind you. But I'll find my way somewhere.
Well, if you've truly nowhere to go, what would you say to serving House Wolford?
Hmm? You're the lord of your house, aren't you? And you just welcome a criminal like me into your ranks?
You've been pardoned, have you not? That makes you as worthy as any other. Your wits and muscle would be a boon to the house, and I would be grateful for your service.
What more could you ask for, Rudolph? You could make a new life for yourself at House Wolford. I'm sure of it.
Aye, I'm sure I can. Right then, Lord Serenoa, I thank ye for your kindness.
Welcome to House Wolford, Rudolph.
Rudolph, this hottie's aptitudes in battle, brings his hunting instincts to bear on the battlefield, boasts a suite of bow skills, and sets traps capable of damaging foes. We didn't really get to see that in this fight because the battlefield's a little bit more open in this one, but we'll be able to hopefully see some merit of these traps in the future. All right. Well, that battle certainly went unexpected. I'm so sad that Gila ended up falling, but you know, at the end of the day, if she was the unit that was going to fall when she has the least, when there really wasn't any absolute need to be having a healer at every single regard, I can say we lost a unit that, well, I used her offensively to be able to end a unit, so at the end of the day, she did contribute a lot. So, alright, well, before we end off this episode, because we're not really that far in, let's go ahead and start with this green one, this green little side story. At Ironstone, a certain report reaches the ears of the Archduke. Great, anything that reaches the Archduke is just bound to be pleasant.
Thalus, how does Dragan fare?
As blustery and boastful as ever, brother. He is simply beside himself that his contributions to the mine have been recognized.
So he has achieved a measure of success. Perhaps I underestimated him.
What concern is he of ours? He is Farag's son and of thinner blood.
We are not Glenbrook or Hyzant, Thalus. In Aesfrost, a man is judged for his deeds, not his pedigree.
And yet you have appointed me Prime Minister, have you not?
I have given you an opportunity, brother. Do not be mistaken. If you wish to keep your position, prove to me you are deserving of it.
Understood, brother mine.
Dear brother, do with Thalus as you please, but I bid you be wary of Dragan and Svarog. I've reason to believe they've designs on higher seats.
If they mean to overthrow me, then let them try. I shall relish the opportunity to crush them.
This is what this game is really, really known for. Those small, subtle foreshadowing moments. I really do feel like that when Gustadolf says that he's given Thalus an opportunity to prove himself worthy of being Prime Minister, that cuts very deep. Because considering that they kind of have like their own family of nobility, if you will, and more so, almost like royalty in a way, because he's the entire leader of the country. But at the end of the day, just the way that he speaks to his own family is so utterly degrading. I'm like, I'm sorry. That's just flat out terrible. It's one of those things where he's so kind to the people and is very attentive to their success rather than their pedigree, like you said, and that makes a lot of people very happy in Aesfrost, I'm sure. Because it's not that traditional hierarchy, birthright type shenanigans that other countries in this continent are known for. But at the same time, he treats Thalus and Erica like they're just next week's garbage. And to be honest, sure, they're not the greatest, most kind-hearted characters, but that doesn't mean they're deserving to be treated like that. Alright, now let's head in for the final event of today at Central Aesfrost. Their duty fulfilled, Serenoa and House Wolford bid farewell to the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost.
I bid you safe passage home, Lord Wolford.
Many thanks for the send-off. Pray relay my gratitude to the Archduke as well.
I shall. And do take care of our friend Rudolph here, who I trust will not be causing you any trouble.
Treating me like a naughty child right to the end. Anyhow, you take care of yourself, Sikris.
And with that, I must be off. Till we meet again.
We should be on our way as well.
No one's left anything behind.
Not I. I even purchased a souvenir or two to bring home.
That's all well and good. But once we reach home, it'll be wedding preparations for you.
Indeed. The ceremony fast approaches. Truth be told, I'm more than a little nervous.
Oh dear, is that so? And how are you feeling, Lord Serenoa?
Bit nervous too, of course. But that is easily outweighed by my excitement.
As well it should be. It shall be a celebration for the ages. Isn't that right, Benedict?
Yes, of course.
What troubles you, Benedict? You sound distracted.
Nothing about the ceremony, I assure you. This journey has simply proven a sobering reminder that salt remains a complex issue in our realm.
And yet despite it, we make strides toward peace. The mining accord is proof enough of that.
Roland is right. We can only do what we can to ease tensions and resolve matters peacefully.
A duty which requires constant vigilance.